Okay, honestly, I don't even know what happened yesterday. Like, it was such a blur thinking back to it. All I know is that the test ROM came out with the update. The spoiler wall was lifted. We were able to go through into the Husk, which is this place here. And then after that, we streamed for 3.5 hours and we finally defeated the boss. And it took that was the longest stream I've ever done on YouTube. And there's so many people watching, so many people trying to like tell us different ways of how to do it. And because we were going in blind, we were trying to figure it out. So this video is going to be me deciphering everything, showing off the Husker people that didn't see that video. And I mean, obviously spoilers. This whole area is a spoiler. So if you saw the video, you probably knew that beforehand. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about this new boss, and I'm not gonna talk about the storyline. I mean, a little bit, because well, the final quest is protect the Chaos Heart, and this is also behind a spoiler wall. So we'll be talking about the next spoiler wall a little bit too. But yeah, I went live, and there's a lot of build up to this point. I didn't show the map on stream, so here's the map of the Husk. But you kind of start out, I think you start out down here, and you like move your way around up to the Chaos Heart. So you start off down here, you have a lot of battles to defeat enemies. I think up here is where you fight the rat and scorpion in one battle. That battle is pretty fun. I like that battle because it was kind of cool how they're like fighting each other. So a lot of like mini bosses and enemies, a lot of mobs you have to defeat, working your way up to the Chaos Heart. And then you get to this boss called the Storm Titan. And this guy is, well, he's not that fun. He's really not that fun at all. Like, oh yeah, to get here, by the way, I had to teleport to one of my friends who was just happened to be in this place because there's no stream portals to the Husk yet. You can't get back here. And when we finished the Storm Titan, we're like stuck in this area between the spoiler wall, and we can't even go back to the fight where the Storm Titan was. So we're kind of stuck. They have to fix all that. The stream portals are broken. I don't want to take this portal because I don't really know where it's going to go. I'm not going to risk that. But yeah, so the Storm Titan. This guy, we went in blind. We had no idea what we were doing. And we were just trying different strategies. We were just trying to figure out what is the best way to defeat this guy. He has 1,000,000 health. So that's pretty alarming, seeing that. And being like, oh yeah, 1,000,000 health. A lot of people thought that you had to actually deal 1,000,000 damage in order to kill him. I'm glad that's not the case, because that would be a struggle to sit there and try to do 1 in 1,000,000 without feints. You can't feint him. We tried like every feint, you can't do it. No feints, you have to blade. You can trap and prism, but he removes it every so often, so it's not really that good. You can't just mass stack traps and hope to do that. So basically you're going for 1 in 1,000,000 blading only. That doesn't work. That's not the way to defeat him. How to defeat him is, and we figured this out after a long time. First we thought we had to spam him and all this stuff, and like we were trying that strat for a long time. Then we kind of switched it up. Basically what we found out, and what other people kind of found out too, when they were doing it, is you have to hit him for around 50k damage like 2 or 3 times. Definitely 2 times, because then he does this cheat where he grabs the storm chain and like repowers back up, and he goes back to full health, which is 1,000,000 health. And then you gotta do it again, and he powers back up. And then after that, I think you just gotta like keep hitting him and keep doing a lot of damage, and eventually you'll win the fight. So now that we know that, if I were to go into this fight again and redo it, we would probably fare a lot better than we did on the live stream yesterday, because we had no idea what we were doing, and I didn't know who to believe in the chat. Everyone was like shouting out ideas. Oh, you gotta change the bubble, or you gotta do this, you gotta feint, and we can't even feint. Like it was crazy. So we tried a lot of strategies, and I guess that's the one that finally like worked out. Like that's how you're supposed to defeat him. I do want to do another stream of the Storm Titan, but as of right now, I can't even get back to the Storm Titan. I think if I go through these sigils and like work my way back up defeating enemies, I could probably get there again. But as of right now, it's very difficult to get there unless you port to someone that's already there. So maybe I could find someone and port to them. But I do want to redo the Storm Titan and try it again on another stream. So that'll probably be next week. I want them to maybe fix the stream portals first. But as for the difficulty of the boss, at first I thought it was really difficult because, I mean, come on, he has 1,000,000 health. He does cheats that can insta-kill you. There is a cheat where he does like this swing of the trident, and he just wipes basically the whole team. The only people that would survive are people in Jade. And even Terra was in Jade, and sometimes she would die to that. it does like 9,000 damage to me in the other storm. I mean, I had only 24 resist anyway, so if I had more resist, maybe I could, I don't know, I probably would still die. But that is one of the big things that he does, like the big cheats. He also does this one where he will just like randomly pick someone and like hit them for like 6k or something like that. If you have more resist, it won't do 6k, but he has like random cheats like that that can just insta-kill people. And he's also got one where he like disappears and you can't target him, you can't hit him for a certain amount of turns. So there's a lot of like weird little things going on that we need to like practice more and learn about so that I know how to do it. But I feel like if we were to go into it again, we would do a lot better just because we know what's going on. Just because we know that you just need to blade up and hit a lot. If you flee and come back, there is this thing where he hits himself for like 3k damage and then he summons this myth minion. So that's actually kind of a decent strategy to get him low on health, is just to flee and come back. They might patch that. I feel like they will, because it's kind of weird. If you keep fleeing, he's going to keep doing damage to himself, and maybe you can kill him like that. I don't know. I kind of want to try that. It'd be kind of interesting just to see if there's like some strategy there to like flee and get him low, and then he'll do the cheats, and maybe you'll defeat him eventually. But yeah, basically hit him twice, make him do the cheat where he grabs the storm chain, and then after that, keep hitting him, keep doing like around, I think it's like 30 to 50k damage, and then he should die. And that's basically the strat. So if he does have like over 100k health to 150k health, that's more health than Medulla has. He has more health than Medulla, and he might not even be the final boss, because if you look at the quest and you look at the map, this Chaos Heart is up there, and that's the last thing that you see before the spoiler wall. Like, that's past the spoiler wall, but you can still see it, but you can't go over there. So the Chaos Heart is over there, and there's going to be some kind of final confrontation or some kind of final cutscene. There's definitely going to be a cutscene over there, and we might have to battle Spider, Raven, both. I don't know. So something is going to be happening at the top. I think it's up there. Maybe that's where you fight the Storm Titan. I'm not sure, but it's basically in the middle. Yeah, it's got to be up there. And we're going to fight someone else. So I'm sure that Old Cobb's going to show up, because at the end, I mean, this is kind of, this whole video is like spoilers, let's be honest here. At the end, Bat says that he can sense Old Cobb is here, like he's approaching, and Old Cobb's going to appear up there. And oh, there's the Chaos Heart. Okay, yeah, it's right there. You can actually see it. So that's the Chaos Heart right there. It's kind of small, but you can see it. And that's where you end up after you defeat the Storm Titan. You end up over there. And you can't go to it yet, but you can see it from a distance, just like I can see it from here. So that platform is huge. There's definitely going to be some kind of big cutscene or big battle that takes place there, which means that the Storm Titan isn't even the final boss. And that's kind of crazy. There is a badge in game for defeating the Storm Titan 100 times. So that's fun. I don't think I'm ever going to do that, but it does exist. You also get Stormbreaker as a badge, which I think is pretty cool. I like that badge. I'm probably going to keep it on my Storm for right now. And maybe I'll use it eventually when I get here on Live Realm. But yeah, that is the Storm Titan. I want to try it out a little bit more. It was so crazy, and there's so much stuff going on. I had over 1,000 people watching the stream. Like, that's the most I've ever had by far. So thank you to the people that watched the stream. And just, it was all chaos. It was all chaos. Everyone shouting out strategies, trying to like figure out how to do this. I think that unless they change it, the strategy that we have right now of hitting him, blading, and doing like, you know, as much as you can. You don't need to do like mass. You don't need to do like 100k. Just do like 50k or something like that, and you should be able to do that a couple times and kill him. I'm actually gonna run back over here because the story is so interesting on what happens here. I'm not gonna like go into detail, but basically you have to go back to the place where all these trees are, which are the trees in the Arcanum. Well, the one tree in the Arcanum, and that's probably where the tree. Oh, there's actually music over here. That's probably where that tree is from this like area, this plain, whatever it is. And there's like shadow creatures scattered around. There's the pod that got you here. It's right over there. And the trees you have to awaken and get them to like sing this song. And there's one for each school. These are the astral ones. There's like a group for the astral schools, for the spirit schools, and the elemental schools. I don't think there's one for balance. But those were the trees that you have to get to like wake up and sing their song, which makes me feel like once we can finally get to the last cutscene in the last area and the boss or whatever it is, we're going to go back to the Arcanum, and the final tree that we have to wake up is going to be the one in the Arcanum. And I don't know what tree that is, like what school it signifies. Maybe it's balance, I don't know. But whatever tree that is, I'm sure it has a big, like, it's going to be a big deal in the storyline moving forward. At least, I'm sure the tree in the Arcanum has a big tie-in to the story, because there's got to be a reason that that tree is there. I mean, it looks exactly like these trees, and I don't know what's going to happen. So that could be like the ending of this arc, is going to have to deal with that tree. I'm still holding on to my hope that the Cabal door does open. I don't know. It could happen right at the end, or it might not. It probably won't. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe the Cabal is going to be in other arcs too. But for now, I do want to see what happens to the tree in the Arcanum, because that's going to be really cool, since we're like in the area where all these trees are. And this area is so cool. Let me just look at it. The Husk. Such a cool area. So I think that's everything I wanted to talk about in this video. Just kind of going over like the storyline, where it cut off, the spoiler wall right before the Chaos Heart. Protect the Chaos Heart. Since the quest is protect the Chaos Heart, that's got to be a battle. There's got to be something else that they're waiting out on. And if that's the case, the end of this arc is pretty tough. Like, you have to defeat the Storm Titan, and then right after that, you have to do something to defend the Chaos Heart, which I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I know that old Cobb wants his Chaos Heart back. Like, he wants the heart back, and Grandmother Raven doesn't want that, because he's like, oh, if you get my heart back, then I can finally defeat Raven. So there's a big clash going to happen at the end here in the final area. So yeah, that's it. That is all I wanted to talk about in this video. Just kind of going over everything that happened, because I feel like I couldn't like explain things during the live stream, since, well, one, I couldn't even like think clearly because so much was going on. But thank you to everyone that watched yesterday. That was crazy. I don't know if they're going to come out with this spoiler wall, if they're going to lift it on test realm, or if they're going to wait till live realm. If they don't come out with that spoiler wall, if they just like keep that as a spoiler until live realm, I'm not going to complete that for a while, because I'm going to do a walkthrough on my life, and it's not going to be a fast walkthrough. It's not going to be like a speed one. We're going to listen to all the dialogue. So if that's the case, I'm not going to see the ending of Imperial Part 2 until that walkthrough episode, which is the finale. So it could be a while. I kind of hope they come out with this next spoiler wall maybe next week or something. Maybe let people test the Storm Titan, and then after that, next week, test the next thing. If they hold off until live realm, I'm going to be a little sad, because I want to see it now, but I don't know what's going to happen. Could come out next week. They could save it for live realm. It's already November, so we know this is coming out in November at some point. But yeah, I think they got a lot of stuff still to test. The Storm Titan was a little bit buggy with some of the things, so they're going to fix that. The stream portals are buggy. I kind of want to mark here and go through this thing and just see what happens. I don't know where this takes you. It could take me back to Aerial Shore. Oh, you can go back here. Okay, that's actually cool. So these are the elemental trees. There we go. Here's a storm tree. I didn't actually know you could do that. The storm tree. So here's the elemental part, and I guess that's a way of like teleporting quickly back around. Oh, you can actually see the Chaos Heart better from here. Oh, and there's people here. Wait, is this the Storm Titan? Hold on. Is this the actual Storm Titan? Spirit? No, it's the Spirit Forest. Oh yeah, there's the Chaos Heart. You can see that pretty well from this angle. Let's go through here and see where it goes. Oh, the Spirit Gate. Okay, we got the Spirit Tree. See, I didn't even know you could do this. There's some reagents around here too. We got all the trees for each school. I like it. We can see the Chaos Heart even better because we're getting closer to it from here. I thought these were stream portals, but I guess they're not. But they still need to fix it so that you're able to stream portal to the Husk, because you can't even do that. Well, this is a really cool angle of everything. So yeah, Chaos Heart right there. And the Storm Vortex. And then is this the... This is the Storm Titan, right? Yeah, this is the Storm Titan. So yeah, okay, I figured out how you can actually go back and defeat the Storm Titan. You just have to take these little teleporters. But make sure you mark in here so that you can get back, because otherwise you're not going to be able to get back here. So yeah, this is the finale area. What happens if I go through here? Where does this teleport me? Storm Titan Gate. Oh, back to the beginning. Oh yeah, so there is a stream portal here, but it doesn't work if you're in aerial shore, so they're gonna fix that. All right, so yeah, you got to see the whole Husk. I didn't think you'd be able to see it because I didn't know if those teleporters actually let you do that. And then it takes you back here. Oh yeah, Bartleby was here. See, I forgot about this because it was so long ago. This was way at the beginning of the stream when we talked to Bartleby. Just like a projection of Bartleby here on the trees. Okay, so that's awesome. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm glad that we got to take like a little tour of the Husk at the end here. And if you go here, it takes you, oh, it takes you right to the gate. All right, I like that. That's a good way of moving around. Once they get the stream portal working, this will be good. But yeah, Chaos Heart, I really hope it comes out in test room. I want it to. I want to stream that for you guys and then stream the ending of Imperial Part 2. And that'd be so cool just to like wrap it all up on test room. Plus, if there's a final fight, wait, can I go here? Okay, can I walk here? No, I can't. But if there's a final fight, we definitely want to like test that. You can walk around this. You can walk all the way around this. But if there's a final fight, like another fight, we definitely want to be able to test that. So I wanted to come out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been rambling a lot in this, but at least I got to show you guys all the Husk and everything, and what's going to be happening hopefully soon. But if you missed the video yesterday, definitely go through it. And you can skip some of the part where we're just going through the Storm Titan, like figuring out how to do it. Skip to the end if you want to see like the finale where there's some dialogue, and then there's also the Chaos Heart off in the distance up there. So Storm Titan, pretty cool fight. They might change a little bit, but overall I feel like the difficulty is reasonable. Like it's possible to do it, but yeah, we'll see what happens. So thanks guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more test run videos, and I'll see you guys next time.